Привіт! Як справи?
О, привіт! Дуже добре, дякую. How are you?
I'm good, дуже добре, дякую.
Oh,
So, first of all, what is the main message of your song Rhythm and the whole performance?
yes, it's a very important question. So for me, the song is about like inner transformation, and it's about going through inner fears and finding this inner power to, how to say, to create new destiny, new life, new doля in Ukrainian. So yeah, and it could be seen like for the inner transformation for each person, like individually, but also for humanity, for our world society, not to be afraid. So the main message is it is important to look at your fears and not escape.
So, can you tell us about the songwriting process of your song? How the song essentially was born, and was it meant to be for Eurovision from the start? For Eurovision.
At the beginning, it was just a very honest impulse from my heart. It was the first version of the song was born in at the beginning of 2022, and yes, I just had a feeling that I want to hug all Ukrainians and to give all of us a chance for other life where aggression is not possible, where, yeah, how to say, where dark times are not possible, just to save my beloved ones. And yes, and then this song just was somewhere, I don't know, I forgot about this song. And when I decided this time to apply for the Eurovision contest, I remembered that I had this small sketch of the song, and I thought that the feelings and the message of the song could be important also today for me and for my people, and maybe even for more people, even for people abroad. Yeah.
So, why did you decided to submit to Whitbeer? What was your main thing that told you that you need to submit this year?
Yeah, this I think it was like a long process for me because my fans, like in the last years, every year always wrote me, you should apply, you should apply. But to be honest, I'm like mostly in a like acoustic jazz world, playing shows without playback. Like I'm in a completely other world. I'm not in the pop industry like in the last years. Yeah, so I always thought like it's not really for me, but actually it's a cool thing. But this year everything changed somehow, and I felt like I just should do this and just should try this. And also maybe it is connected to the topic that I created also second project. Like last year I started Donbass Girl. It's like art pop
Yeah,
underground
we'll talk
electronic.
about it later. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah, and for me it was like because I felt like okay, I love the Leléka instrumental jazz world, but I also want to try to do music that could be understandable for brighter crisis of people and be very progressive, modern. Yes. So yes, and I think maybe I just this year I became like ready for because yeah, you need to have motivation to do this. And yeah, and maybe it was a hidden like wish of mine that I didn't want to accept in myself, that maybe I really wanted this all the years but thought it's not for me, but now I've changed my mind.
So after the songs were released for this year's Vidbir, you, along with Jerry Hale and Monocate, became a main fan favorites to win. Did you expect it to become a fan favorite and at the end to win?
No, of course, I did everything to win, and I worked hard, and my entire team did it too. But yes, I don't know. I was really shocked because I thought I'm a no-name artist, like for a bright public and audience, and I have not such a big fan base and all the things. And I thought, no way, it wouldn't be possible to win with such a lineup. And I was really surprised, and I needed like a few weeks to, how to say,
to think of it, to
to accept that it really
understand.
happened to me, that we really did it, that yes, we worked so hard, and somehow people believed in the song, was touched by its message, and everything worked out. So yes, but I didn't. I wanted it, but I didn't accept it. It was like very strange feeling.
So you went to Vidbir and now you're going to Eurovision as Leléka, but you have some kind of alter ego, as you mentioned, which is Donbass Girl. Can you tell us where did the idea for these two personalities came from, and describe main differences between Leléka and Donbass Girl?
I think it was a very natural way for me, because I'm in, like, I live some, how to say, one moment. I'm going through some changes in my life, yeah, and I'm exploring my personality, and Leléka, it's like a project that I have for the last 10 years, and this is something that has a lot from me, or from what I was 10 years ago, like a very naive and very hopeful, lightful personality, something childish maybe, and this belief in dreams and something like that. For me, Leléka is very, very naive world. But then if you go through some transformations, some problems, some traumas, I felt like, wow, I have much more in myself, and I discover in myself much more, and I don't see the space or format in Leléka to express these new things in me in a music way. So it felt for me like I have an inner child, I have my roots, I have a lot of anger, I have a lot of protest feeling. I want to free myself. I want to accept all sides of myself. And everything of this felt like it could be like a new project. And then I understood that it's like this yin and yang, and yes, some aggressive dark electronic and some lightful acoustic dreamy world. And I love both of it, and it's everything in me. But somehow I really want to do different projects, because I don't want Leléka to be like dark electronic, aggressive, screaming girl. It's like, should stay like it is. So yeah, it was very natural and long way. Actually, I was dreaming about starting project Donbass Girl for the last 8 years. And only last year I found enough energy to go through the fears to start this project. Yes.
So, as you said, Donbass Girl and Leléka are like two different personalities. So I'm curious, what like percentage of what we see on the stage as Leléka is real you, and how many times do you like act to be more like, as you said, naive or like, you know, bright?
I think I have everything in myself. Yes, I still believe, and I still believe in some light, in good. I meet so many lightful people in my life, so I still has this childish naivety in myself, and this is what gives me strength. But at the same time, we live in a dark times, and I feel a lot of anger, and I don't know. I feel like this whole mix is at the same time in myself and in my music. And it's very funny because when I play Donbass Girl shows and scream and run over the stage and do like very crazy wild stuff, I feel so free and happy after that I really, with a new energy, go back to lightful Leléka. Because if I have only Leléka, it feels like I'm not allowed to do also something else. I don't know. It's like helped me to have this balance and to feel myself real. Yes, but about this song for Eurovision, I think it's a mix of both projects actually. But I couldn't say that this project is of like Donbass Girl and Leléka. I needed to decide how I will call it. So symbolically it's Leléka, but it's actually everything what I have in myself.
Yeah, Leléka feat Donbass Girl.
Yes, Leléka feat Donbass Girl. Oh, beautiful.
So many artists, after participating in Vidbir, decide to come back again, maybe a few years later. Do you plan maybe to come back, maybe as a Donbass Girl this time?
This is a very good question, because I said to myself, never, never, never again I will go to Eurovision, but with Donbass Girl. Wow. You are the first person who asked me this question this way. I will think about it. I don't have an answer yet.
So why did you decide to use mix of Ukrainian and English language in your song, and not only, for example, Ukrainian?
Yeah, actually, I would love to use only Ukrainian language, and it was at the beginning, like the first version of the song written was completely in Ukrainian. But then I decided, and I felt like it is important to give the people outside of my country to understand the message, to understand what I want to say, because for me it's really important. It's really very deep, honest thing from my heart. And yes, but at the same time, I think like music is enough to express emotions, but sometimes you really need words if you want to really like very concrete express something. So I just felt like it's a right way and made this decision.
So why do you think music and culture in general, arts, is so important in such hard times for Ukraine especially?
Yes, I think it can gives you hope. It can, so for some people, I think music could be like really a therapy, like help to how to say, to live your emotions, dark or light, it doesn't matter. It's like really necessary to stay balanced. At the same time, it can give you hope and energy. At the same time, it could be a good how to say, a bridge between like we can have a conversation with the world in different ways. And I think music, it's a very deep emotional way to express something that you couldn't express just with words, for example. So I think it can connect people from different parts of the world and transform messages that we want to say. And it is important. Very. I don't know.
So during the preparations to Vidbir, you have been coached by the music producer of this year's Vidbir, which was Jamala. Tell me, please, how did work with Jamala like influenced you, and how did it all look like, and what did she taught you?
Yeah, I respect Jamala so deeply, and I'm very thankful to her, to all the things I've learned from her, and for the whole support. And yes, she gave me a lot of feedbacks about the song, And I think the final version of the song is like, because she told me, please add this, or think about this, or maybe English, or maybe some parallel phrases, or maybe this. So it was not very concrete, but still she gave me like direction I could think of. Yes. So it was very important. And also, yes, I have a lot of experience and I have 10 years project and a lot of concert behind me. But at the same time, I've never been a part of Eurovision. And I really understood that Jamala understands a lot about this format, how it works, what is good for the show, what's not, what's good for performance, what not, musically, vocal, voice. So it's really completely different than I do this in my acoustic jazz world. So I've learned really a lot, and I'm very thankful.
So I've heard rumors that Jamala was the person that like wanted to add English to the songs of participants. Can you like dissolve these rumors, or maybe like say that it was true? How was it in your case?
So I can say that it was also my own thoughts that I'm ready to change the song and I'm ready to rethink everything. And I was discussing adding the idea of adding English before I talked to Jamala. But she also had this thought that it could be the right way for this song. So yes, I think it was just decision that I made, and Jamala was agree with this idea.
So can we expect a music video for your song? Because we have a Eurovision version, but we don't have a music video.
Yes, it's a complicated question. Maybe later. Right now we have no time, and we are just focused on a preparation for the Eurovision final or semi-final, but also for final. We are ready to go through the end. But yes, maybe later, but not yet.
So what can we expect to see on the stage during Eurovision? Will the concept remain the same, or it will be totally different than what we saw in Virpir?
It will be totally different. Unfortunately, I can't tell you everything about the new concept. But in general, I can say this is like an idea of... No, I will say nothing. It will be completely different.
Okay, it will be a surprise.
Yes.
So for the end, do you have any favorite Ukrainian Eurovision songs in Eurovision, in all the history of Ukraine in Eurovision?
Yes, of course. Actually, the song that always bring me in good vibe, it's of course Wielka Serduchka. Because something, if you're depressed or, I don't know, have no energy to do things or see no sense to go forward, you can put this song and just dance and think, like, everything gonna be okay. Like, I don't know, pretty good vibe of this song. I love it.
And she will be the guest in Eurovision this year, so we probably will meet her.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know it. Nobody told me. Okay.
It was yesterday announced.
Thank you. Very good, important information I got from you.
Yeah, it was yesterday announced, so it's like hot. And did you heard other songs from this year's Eurovision, and do you like any of them?
This is what we gotta do tonight. We have planned meeting with our team, and we will watch all videos of all the finalists, singers, artists, and groups. Yes, so I can't answer your question yet, but yes.
So you maybe know already from the memes and stuff, but the representatives of Croatia really have similar names to you, because the group is named Leléka.
Yes, I thought like, whoa, how could it happen? How could it happen? This is really like mystical situation, I would say. For me, it was like a sign that I really did it right when I decided to apply for Eurovision, because how could it? Yeah, this is a really funny fact, I think.
Yeah, so that was all. Thank you so much for this interview. Good luck to you, and I'm crossing my fingers for you and for Ukraine.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.